guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Tuesday morning, so this is the day after I quit my second job. It's my PRN job. It was anticlimactic. None of my coworkers knew. None of them knew. I gave my notice, but of course the boss lady, she didn't tell anybody, and that's okay. And it's not like I text them and said, hey, it's my last day to get a party or whatever, but they were kind of disappointed that we won't have a going away party. Now, technically, I am still employed till next Monday because when I gave my notice, they just didn't use me. The census was low and they did not need me on the 2 days that I did schedule myself, but that's fine by me. I'm actually really glad that it's over because yesterday was so busy. And here's one thing about nursing and my jobs. You can never get out on time. You can never get out on time. I told her specifically that I only do 8-hour shifts, but she would schedule me for 10. And yesterday I thought, you know what? It's my last day. I'm not going to put up a fuss. I was there for an extra hour and a half. And when you're ready to go, you're ready to go. But the one thing about same-day surgery is you can't, if a patient has to urinate before they go home, or if their pain is not under control, you cannot force them out, you know? So you have to stay. And there were 2 other nurses there, but one is just, I would not leave my patient with her. She's a very nice nurse, but she's not too familiar with the same day surgery, how we do things, or taking care of a patient, even though she's an ICU nurse. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But anyway, I'm glad it's over. Yeah, I was so exhausted when I got home. I laid down in my uniform. I was so exhausted. But today's a new day. I feel good. I feel refreshed. I do have to go to my night job. And that's another thing. Working days and nights. Why was I doing that? I'm not doing that anymore. So I feel good today. I slept okay last night, but I have this pain. I think it's sciatica pain. So it takes me a long time to go to sleep. So I bought some supplements. I'll show you in a minute. Hopefully they will work once I start taking them on a regular basis. But in the meantime, I bought another Hulken. Don't ask me why. I just wanted all 3 sizes. I just wanted all 3 sizes. I showed you guys the bigger one. This was the first one that I bought. This is the large one in red. It is huge. So I'm gonna see if I can fit all of my linen in here because I need to wash my comforter and sheets and a bunch of blankets, and my washing machine cannot handle all that. Even if I did one at a time, we're not doing that. Oh, and see how easily they roll? And so the second one I bought was the Steal of a Deal. I only paid, what, $15 for this one. I have been using this one quite a bit when I get orders to ship out. I just pack them all in here and they're easy to roll, easy to carry. Take them to the post office, my packages. So this is the medium one. It came in the mail yesterday. I got the blue with the green. I think I got this off of Macari. I think I got this one for $75. Yeah, but when you look at it though, it almost looks about the same size as the small. It's actually the same height, but it's a little bit wider and a little bit deeper. So let me put all 3 together so you can see the difference. Well, the bigger one is very big. It's huge. When you compare the big one to the medium, let me see. Let's put that down a little bit. Yeah. When you compare the large to the medium to the small, yeah. So I really love these bags. I don't even know what I'm going to use them all for, but I'm going to find a way. So this large one here, I already have my comforter in here. And so I took off, let's see what can fit in here. Let me put this camera back up just a little bit. So I have my, what do you call this? Mattress pad. I think I bought another mattress pad on one of the auction sites. I'm gonna have to find it. I think I have one. I have so much linen. Well, I should say blankets and throws. I have 1, 2. This is a towel. I have another throw here and another throw here. So look at all of that. A comforter, what's that, 4 throws? I have a bath sheet and my regular bedding in here. I'm going to the laundromat. How easy is this, that all of this fits in this bag here? And you got your handles. All of that fits. I love this for me. Love this for me. And I could probably fit some more stuff in there if I needed to. And it rolls so easily. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the laundromat, wash my linen, and let me show you. I swear, I'm gonna stop ordering online. But I had to get this. I mentioned in a previous video, this Tea Bliss shower wash that I bought on auction from someone, and it smelled so good. What is that? Something's leaking. It smelled so good, I went on a search online to find it. Well, first of all, on Amazon, I believe they were $26 a bottle. $26. Hold on. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, I know it was around $25, $26 for one of these. So I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. So I went on eBay and some guy was selling a lot of 3 for $20. For $20. So, and he was selling this eczema cream. I didn't even look this up. I just saw eczema cream. I buy anything for eczema. It has sea moss, aloe vera, and oats in it. So he was selling this lot of 3 eczema cream for $20 and a lot of 3 of the shower wash Tea Bliss, T-E-A-B-L-E-S-S. 3 of these for $20. However, when I received my package, he only put 2 in there. So I sent him a message this morning. He apologized. He said he'll send the 3rd one. So yeah, I got 3. It smells so good. It smells like perfume. So I bought that, and the other day I was at Publix, and I love checking out their clearance tower. And you can find some good deals there. And this time they had a lot of supplements. So I found this quinol joint health with turmeric. It's supposed to help. I have a lot of hip pain. I don't know if it's sciatica or what, but my hip x-ray came out. There was nothing acute, but it did show some, what do you call it? Oh gosh. Like, oh gosh. I'll put it up in the description. I can't even think of the name now. Some arthritic changes and spurs, like spurs, bone spurs. That's what it is. So I bought these for joint health. I've taken it for the past 2 days. Really haven't felt much different, but I think with supplements and things like this, you have to take them over time in order for them to really help. So I'm really gonna try to stick with this. This was $9.49 per box. I think they cost maybe double this retail when they're not on sale. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 boxes, and I'm just gonna take them every single day. I also bought some magnesium glycinate. It's supposed to help with promotes nerve, bone, and muscle health. And I believe it also helps with sleep also. Magnesium glycinate. This was only $7.14. It's by the same brand, Quinol. And Natrol melatonin. I've tried melatonin before, but maybe I didn't have a high enough dose. So I went ahead and bought this. It was only $3.60. Melatonin 10 milligrams. I should have took it last night. I forgot. And then this black cohosh. And you can probably see me sweating right now. I have my AC on, but I'm hot. I have not even had my coffee yet, and I'm hot. Black cohosh, because my menopause, it's just flared up again. These hot flashes. It was really bad a few years ago. Then, like last year, it settled down. I wasn't getting as many hot flashes. I was comfortable sleeping, but lately it's just gotten out of hand. So black cohosh, this was $13.69. Again, because it's a supplement, you have to take them over time. So I'm gonna try to take this every single day to help with these hot flashes and my other menopausal symptoms. Oh, it's shaking. I hope nothing's broken. And what else did I buy the other day? Oh, before I have my coffee, you gotta clean out your coffee maker, ladies and gentlemen. So I bought the Keurig brew care kit. I always make sure that I change my filter, but I bought a whole kit again to clean out my coffee maker. So I'm gonna do that before I have my cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the laundromat, and I'm gonna hit the gym today. I am gonna hit the gym today, even though I have to work today. I have enough time. Oh, I probably should eat some breakfast. I have a croissant and a couple of eggs before I leave the house, because when I leave the house and I get hungry, I have a tendency to roll up into the Chick-fil-A. We're not doing that today, so I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so here's my go-to breakfast when I'm kind of in a hurry. Some scrambled eggs with the chili onion oil and a little bit of hot sauce, and 2 mini croissants with some blackberry preserves. I butter my croissants on the flat side. It makes sense, right? And some juice. Normally I don't drink juice in the morning, but I had some juice left over from babysitting my nephews, so I figure I might as well finish it off. So I wanted to come back and tell you guys, I got suspended from Vinted. That's where I've been getting most of my orders from. And apparently, and this was my fault, I had posted some hand sanitizer. They were like in little packets, Hello Kitty hand sanitizer. And seems like I remember joining a Facebook group and people talking about what you can and cannot sell. And I think that came up, but I forgot to remove it from my listings. So, but it's been listed since I've been on Vinted. So I had 2 different ones listed, 2 different scents, a peach and like a strawberry. Well, they took the peach down and said that I am suspended for 3 days. So I cannot post any new items, although I can sell items. So if someone wants to buy something from me, they allow that to go through, and I can buy from anybody, but I cannot post any new listings for 3 days. So today's the 11th. I got the notification yesterday, so I can't post again until the 13th. That's the first time I've ever been suspended on any platform. I have maybe not always followed the rules, but yeah. So what can you do? I can't fight it. It was my mistake. So lesson learned. I just have to be very careful posting it. Even when I did post, I'm always careful about it, especially even with cosmetic products. I try to be very careful with what I post, make sure that they're sealed. You cannot sell anything that's been opened, because from what I understand, and this may be the case with a lot of these platforms, is that if you're suspended or if you're banned Vinted is known for banning people for like the simplest things. Well, if you have money that's pending to be paid out to you, you could lose your money. Right now, I think I have about $130 still pending. People have to receive their orders. And again, these are very small sales, but still is my money. So the last thing I want is to be banned where I have no access. And for what I understand, once you're banned, you can't get into your account at all to get your payout. So needless to say, I will be very careful from now on and not post anything that's prohibited. So anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so real quick, I only sold 3 items yesterday. This is some type of ear canal camera. It's sold, it's sealed. It's sold on Vinted for $12. And then this eco-friendly snack serving set sold on Mercari for $12. And then some Dickies brown pants. These sold for $13.33. I had them on for $18 on Vinted, and someone offered, I think I offered 16, and they came back with $13.33. Now these are going to England, and for some reason I've gotten quite a few orders from England, and whenever I offer $15, $16, they come back with $13.33. Maybe that's the equivalent of $15 or $16 here in the US. I don't know, but I took the offer just to get it out of my inventory. So there you go. Y'all, when it rains, it pours. How about I was dropping off my packages at the UPS, and I noticed that my car was sluggish and turning on. So after dropping off my packages, I was going to take it to the auto parts store to see if I needed a new battery, like to check my battery. And I get back in my car and I turn my key and it broke off. And yeah, so I grabbed something to see if I could turn it. It won't even turn on. Lord have mercy. When it rains, it pours. Let me call AAA. And I'm actually right in front of the damn gym. Oh gosh, I hope they don't take long to get here. Y'all, so I'm in the tow truck now. It took them over 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to get here. What time? It's 2:03 now. I think I called them somewhere in the 11 o'clock hour, 11:30. I can't remember. But anyway, he finally showed up, and I guess I am lucky that I was going to go to the gym anyway. So I managed to find a parking spot directly in front of the gym. So I went in there, I got on the bike, and at first AAA, they sent a text. They estimated the time like 45 minutes later, but every time I looked at my phone, they pushed the time back and back and back. So I finally got a call from this guy here, but he was in Dunedin. He was so far away. He was about to come in the car. He was so far away, so he said, oh my, it's going to take me about 45 minutes to get to you. So he finally got here. I told him the situation, and he just had a little gadget. Oh, and by the way, AAA told me that, because I said that I wanted a tow to my house, because the key, wait a minute, did he just pull my car? He just charged my battery. Lord have mercy. Oh no, he didn't. He just managed to put it in neutral. Okay, anyway, I told AAA the situation, and I said I wanted it towed to my house, because if it's a battery, I don't need it to go to a dealership. And the key, I can have someone come make me a key. So while I was on the bike, I said, let me just call them and say that I want the tow guy to, yeah, no, I'm sorry, to check the battery too. And they were telling me that that's 2 different services. That if I wanted them to check the battery, that it would be a different car, tow truck. But this, and he was able to check the battery. It is dead, so I'll have to get a new battery.
I don't think it's just the battery though, because right now I have my jump pack on it, and it still wouldn't start.
Oh.
So it's trying to turn over, but it's not turning over.
Maybe the starter?
No, the starter's turning. It may be something else, mechanical. not
Oh, he said something else. So either way, I'm gonna just have it towed to my house, and I'll figure out the rest later. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I get home. Okay, so I'm back home. It was literally 2 miles from where I lived. So, and it was so easy the way they towed the truck, that its whole setup was so easy. Anyway, I'm back home. It's raining cats and dogs right now. So in the meantime, while I was waiting, I did go online to look for companies that can come make a key for me. And I got a response from one guy. He did give me an estimate. He said, oh, we can tow also. I said, AAA's already on the way, but they took so long to get there. I was going to call the guy when I got home, but it's raining cats and dogs right now. You probably can't see it from here, but yeah, it's raining. So I don't want to call a company to come out here in the rain. Anyway, it's going on 2:30. I'm tired. I'm irritated. I got to go to work tonight, and I have to lay down at 3:30 to relax my mind before I go into work. So I think I'm going to just have to Uber to work. Well, what am I saying? Think. I am going to have to Uber to work. I could call on my niece, but she got her kids with her. My brother, he works long hours. Oh, and by the way, I just sent a text to my brother to call me because I think I may have given him a spare key. I cannot remember if I gave him the spare key to my car. Years and years and years ago, when I first got the car, they gave me 2 of these. 2, I believe they gave me 2. But my car was stolen. And the cops were like, how'd they steal your car? I think when I was washing my car, I left the key on the bumper, and some kids came and got my key overnight, whatever. Got the car back, and silly me, I never had the keys changed or reprogrammed or whatever you want to call it. So I had this one, but I think they gave me a dummy key that does not have these buttons here. I hope I gave it to my brother as a spare, so in case, yeah. So if he does not have it, then I'm just gonna have to have another key made. And the guy was telling me he didn't think that it was just the battery. It could be something else. Oh gosh, I hope it's nothing else. I don't want another car. I will fix this car until it just can't go no more. I don't want a car payment, because car payments nowadays are what, $600, $700, $800, depending on what you get. I don't want that. I think I'd just rather pay for a repair. Hopefully it's something nice and simple and easy. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to continue to drink my water. Oh, and by the way, while I was at the gym, I did the bike for, I don't know how long I did it, because I kept stopping to look at my phone or to look up keys being made, having someone come make a key for me. I probably spent maybe a half an hour, 40 minutes on the bike, but after a while, my legs start to go numb. It's always been like that. And afterwards, I got on the treadmill, just walking kind of leisurely. And once again, my legs go numb after about 25, 30 minutes. So once I got off, I went to go use the bathroom. The tow truck came. So anyway, I'm going to wait on a call from my brother. There's nothing that I can do right now. I will Uber to work and Uber home in the morning, and I will deal with this tomorrow. Maybe not even tomorrow, because I work tomorrow night. So I may just have to deal with this on a day off where I can think clearly and not make rash decisions, because I have a bad habit of calling people, repairmen, whatever, and going with the first person that contacts me, and then I get gypped or taken for my papers. So I'm going to calm down and relax. I'm going to take a shower, take a nap, get my mind ready for work. So I can't even talk. I'll keep you guys updated. Peace.